Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. In the last episode, well, it wasn't great. We challenged Marik over there, but he handed us our butts several times. As such, I decided to take a bit of time and train up off screen. So, I have done just that. I've gotten our deck capacity up to 35-35. Duelist level up to 717, and we've done a little bit of reshuffling. I did actually make a slight hiccup in preparing for this. I accidentally forgot to save my progress before I started doing the off-screen grinding, so I do actually have a bunch of my cards back from the anteing, but it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, we're not going to waste any time on this. Let's just go right on in to dueling this guy. And hopefully this time we can get a bit more set up. So here's hoping. We'll start off with our Revival Jam. And of course we can't have nice things. Alright, well, let's just use the effect of Electric Lizard to bind that thing and set our Revival Jam in defense mode. Really sucks having to do that, but thankfully we'll be rewarded by taking out one of his monsters. Now hopefully he just doesn't have... Okay, thank goodness he didn't have a Mystical Beast circuit. Okay, well... let's just put this down, take out his monster, and hopefully we can get just over him. Okay. I'm gonna actually use the effect of this Electric Lizard to bind one of his monsters and have Dragonus the Wicked the Wicked Knight take out one of his monsters. That way he can't sacrifice it for something stronger. And of course we end up getting... Okay, thank goodness, we got Raigeki, so able to overcome that bad play. Or not, he had anti-Raigeki. Well, dang it. Okay, well maybe this is not going to end well for me after all. Definitely not going to end well for me, yeah. Okay, well, this is likely going to be another loss for me, so just gonna see if I can stall just enough to maybe turn this around, but I have my doubts. Okay, this is one of the new cards I added, Swords of Revealing Light. This will basically give me 3 turns, but it is a temporary stopgap at best. He has his Egyptian God card in his deck, and if he's drawn it already, he can just sacrifice his 3 monsters to bypass all of my setup. So let's just set these cards in defense mode. I wish I had Obelisk on my side. If I could just get Obelisk, now would be the perfect time to use him. But I don't think I'm going to get that chance. Nope. I bought as much time as I could, but I didn't manage to draw Obelisk. If I had gotten the chance to draw Obelisk, I probably would have won this. I got one more turn, but it's basically pointless, so let's just end this. Alright. Well, that stings. I'll get you back to... I'll cut ahead to when we're back at the duel. Okay, now that we're actually in the duel and he has at least one monster prepared, I'm gonna just use Raigeki from the get-go to wipe it out and check if that was a trap before I put anything on the field. Then summon Doron so that I have at least one other monster. Okay, and that turned out to be a good decision because he's actually got a water monster. If I only had something that could actually... And he played stop defense, okay. And yeah, this is not going well. Okay, that's better. I can actually do this. Let me just use Dragonus the Wicked Knight to destroy his Mystical Beast circuit. And now we can actually get some advantage on him. Hopefully this works out alright. Alright. Just gonna go for an all-out attack. Okay, that's not good, but we can maybe bounce back. Yes, thank you, Electric Lizard. And now it's probably not going to be as good. But, okay. This luck is really helping me out. I just need to do a little more, one more turn. That's all that I need. Okay, thank goodness. I'll just activate Doron and have Takahi take him down, and probably shouldn't have activated Doron, but oh well. One more turn, that's all it takes. Goodbye. Ugh. Deck capacity increased by 30. 50,000 Domino. Mystical Beast Circuit was obtained. Very powerful card. Definitely something that gave me a lot of trouble this duel. Wish I could add it, but that cost is pretty high and we don't have much deck capacity left. We did just gain 30, but I was near the cap at the start of this, so whatever. The fool lost. The gods have forsaken me. Master Marik. What? What's with this weather? What's happening? What is this? The god card is angry. He wasn't the rightful owner, and yet he used it. I really wish this plot had come into effect when he was beating my butt with it last episode. I mean, seriously. Very astute of you, Yugi. Namu, you're Marik Ishtar. Correct. He is but another of my loyal puppets. I had assumed his guise to get close to you. It allowed me to brainwash your friends. I think he meant this guise, but whatever. That's beyond dirty. Say what you will. The long years I had raged and cursed the world, the pain carved into my body, my very being. Could you even begin to understand? Finally, I shall obtain all the god cards, and I will get my revenge on you and the world. Master Marik Ishtar, forgive me for fail. Yeah? What? Ha ha ha. Look at Marik Ishtar's expression. Let the celebrations begin. Behold a display of total destruction and terror. I will destroy everything with the god cards. How do you like that? He just lost an ally. Marik Ishtar, what is he planning? We shall now announce the third match. Marik Ishtar versus Joey Wheeler. Finally I get my crack at the guy. Marik Ishtar, you'll get yours. I'm not going to lose to that freak. Marik Ishtar is trapped by his own evil will. Joey, Be careful of the shadow in his soul. I'll congratulate you on breaking my control, but I'm not the same as I was before. There will be no weakness for you to exploit. I will deliver you at once to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, that's a dubism that I guess couldn't even evade this game. In the actual series, it was actually... Well, I can't say the word because YouTube would demonetize it if I ever did get these videos monetized, but you should probably be able to put together the dots. Do you think that can scare me with that you can scare me with those threats? I'll expose you as a total fraud. Yeah, good talk, Joey, but... Ha ha ha. It's the Shadow Realm. Let fear overwhelm you in the land of shadows. Pwaha! Wheeler! Marik Ishtar, what are you up to? My objective? I have no such thing. All I seek is to destroy all except myself. Pwaha! Well, Joey's in a coma, I guess. Can't really blame him. Shadow Realm powers, getting attacked by a literal god. What do you have to say, Yuki? Because he lost to Marik Ishtar in a shadow duel, Joey's soul was taken to the Shadow Realm. If he's not defeated, Joey will remain like this. Joey. How could he end up like this? Seipher, you have to beat Marik Ishtar. You just have to beat him. Yeah, this is a major change from the actual series. In the series, Mai dueled Marik and lost and ended up in this situation, but due to my character existing and us having already faced Seto once, I guess they decided to change things around. Which leaves only 2 duelists left for the quarterfinals, so we know who's facing who next, but first, let's talk to the rest of these people. Oh my. Poor Joey. That's all you have to say, Taya? Really? What do you have to say, Mokuba? There's nothing wrong with him physically, but he's in a total coma. The doctors are baffled and helpless. Alright. Mai, what do you have to say? Wheeler. I can't believe this would happen to him. Marik Ishtar. He's not getting away with this. Alright. Bakura, do you have anything to say about all this? I heard that Joey Wheeler collapsed. It's Marik Ishtar's dark power. I can't do anything to help. But Seipher, I'm sure you will win. You and Yugi. Alright. No one in here, but I'm sure there's someone in here. Odeon. You. Who's there? Ah, it's you. You will suffer the same fate as Joey Wheeler. Prepare for your fall. Alright, well, we just saved Odeon, I guess, because that Millennium Rod of his actually contains a dagger in its hilt. Like, it is very easily used to kill people when they're asleep, so good thing we interrupted him, although he's definitely going to be coming after us whenever he gets the chance. Let's go back down to the first floor. Actually, you know what? I wanted to see if there's anyone on the roof. Nope. Should have expected that. Let's go back down to the first floor, and we shall now announce the 4th match. Mr. Seto Kaiba versus Mai Valentine. Another dreg. Says you. I'll show you for looking down on women. I'm going to put the boot to Marik Ishtar. Wheeler, hang on. Yeah, good luck with that, Mai. I don't think you would have won either way. Kaiba's too strong for you. Gah, I couldn't win. I'm obtaining all the god cards. I will defeat Yugi and become the Duel King. The likes of you aren't worthy of my time. I'm sorry, Joey. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was to be expected, I suppose. What do you have to say, Yugi? This leaves just you and me, Seipher. And so Kaiba and Marik Ishtar. Whoever we end up playing, it won't be easy. But we have to believe in ourselves. And battle through to the end, whatever happens. That's what we promised, all three of us. What do you have to say, Mai? Joey, I'm sorry I couldn't win. Seipher, Yugi, you have to beat him. Please, you have to beat Marik Ishtar. Okay, what do you have to say, Tristan? I hope you don't have to play Yugi next. If the two of you were to meet, there's no justice in the world. Unfortunately, I don't think the world is going to be that kind. Because it obviously can't have me face Marik yet. He's clearly going to be our final boss. If I fight Kaiba, it's going to be redundant because we already faced him in the museum. So the only logical choice is Yugi for me to win his Egyptian God card from him and then face Marik in the finals. Because, let's face it, Kaiba, even for as strong as he is, can't possibly stand up to an Egyptian god. What do you have to say, Atea? Marik Ishtar. He's horrible. He hates everything, absolutely. You have to put an end to this soon. Alright, well, I could talk to Mokuba, but I don't entirely want to. Despite how short this episode's been, I want to end things off here, so I'll see you guys next time. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.